Alright, here we go. Welcome back, everyone, to another top 5 worst things about a zombies map video. Today, it is time to properly tear into my least favorite World at War map, Shi No Numa. Shino and I, our relationship has had a bit of a reverse Cinderella story since I started playing zombies, where it used to be in my top 5 favorites, but now I put it much, much lower. Probably top 10 least favorite maps of all time. I honestly look at all the problems with Shino and wonder how I ever liked the map so much. Seeing how I didn't play it on launch, though nostalgia was like seeing the first dogs and like the Wonder Wasp, didn't faze me. So I view this video as my platform to say, honestly, this map is overrated. And today, we will explore the top 5 places this map went wrong. So, let's begin. Our number 5 spot has to go to the Doctor's Quarters area. Now, why is this area that is vaguely similar to the other 3 areas so much worse? Well, for starters, if you want to camp on the map, I don't know why you would unless you're playing with 4 people. But if you did want to camp on the map, the best camping spot is in front of the door if you do not open the door. So in some circumstances, not opening the door gives you a better position than opening the door. I only ever open the door if Quick, Jug, or the Boxer back there, honestly, because fuck that area. Second of all, most of the other areas, or sorry, not most, all of the other areas consist of docks and grass leading to the little hut on the side, and then water on the side of it. Usually you don't have to traverse through the water to get to the hut. Like, you might have to in the comm room, but you can just go around, but that little spot is not the worst when it comes to the mud in the comm room. The quarters, on the other hand, do not work. The quarters, you gotta walk through the mud to an island, and finally, mud to the hut. You will not survive around in the Doctor's Quarters past round 20, let me tell you. Maybe with a Wonder Wasp? Probably not. Even then, it poses a challenge. Training on those little islands is impossible, trust me, I have tried. And even going out there to get a perk mid-round is a pain, and 50-50 times you're going to die. Oh, you want to go on the zipline to get out of it? No, fuck the zipline. It is a worse transportation method than the fucking bus on transit. The hut itself is also the second worst, only beating out storages, but only by a little. It's just a horrible area of the map. Honestly, I'd rather not open it. If the box goes there, or I find out a necessary perk is there, I simply just go, God damn it! Because I know I have to put up with this crappy area, worst area of any map in World at War, actually, and it comes in at number 5. The 4th worst thing about Shi No Numa would have to be the random perk spawning. Of all the maps that have random perk spawning, to be fair, Shi No Numa probably pisses me off the least. It's not as bad as Die Rise or Zetsubo in Nuketown, especially no Nuketown. But random perk spawning in general is just bad. The worst part of the Shi No Numa random perk spawning, though, is it's the only one out of all of the random perk spawns that doesn't give you quick revive first on solo. It can really just be a pain building the points to get Jug or Quick on these maps, since you never know where they are. It's even worse when an essential perk spawns in an area you don't want to open. The Doctor's Quarters. Random perk spawning is irritating. I don't think I need to say anything else. Everyone knows. It comes in easy at our number 4 spot. And our number 3 spot doesn't differentiate much from number 4, as it is simply the fact that the spawn room does not have quick revive. It's another friggin' perk thing. This is something that was constantly an irritant in World at War Zombies. Of course, there's none in Nacht. You only get it 50% of the time in Verrückt, and it's nowhere nearby in Darice or Shi No Numa. The problem with this is having a stupid early down results in an immediate game over, which should not be the case. Going down, being a dumbass, using the knife poorly on round 3 should not result in you losing the game. It should result in you losing a life. Granted, a lot of people exit out of the game when they die on round 3, myself sometimes included, but that should not be the case for a beginner, because they're not going to be able to get to Quick Revive. That's what makes Quick Revive a perfect starting room perk, and why it's so great that they put it in the starting room in the Chronicles version of Shi No Numa. I'm not sure why they didn't do the same in Black Ops 1 after they figured out Quick should go and spawn. They figured that out around, Kino 5. But they didn't do it, and Quick Revive still remains in the outer huts, so it makes our spot at number 3. For useless features on a map, we add the Sniper Cabinet on Nacht, we have the Bar Room on Verrückt, and now here, at our number 2 spot, on the Shi No Numa worst list, we have the Zipline. I don't know why this thing exists. What an excellent idea, with such poor execution. Even if the zipline was useful, it looks like absolute shit. The ziplines in Call of the Dead? Perfect. Gets you out of the area successfully in a fashionable way, riding like a badass. Shi No Numa, stand on this wooden piece of shit and travels slowly at walking speed 20 feet to the left to get slightly ahead of the zombies, and then eventually probably get caught on the stairs going downstairs. Not sure what the idea was with this. It cost 1,500 points for a simple getaway, one of the most expensive methods of transportation in the game. More expensive than the teleporters, more expensive than minecarts, more expensive than the gondola, and not to mention a lot of other better transportation methods are free, such as the Call of the Dead Ziplines, and even, oh god, I can't believe I'm about to say it's a better mode of transportation, but the fucking elevators on diamonds. The Shi No Numa Zipline is just pointless, such a black mark on this map. It easily arises to our number 2 spot. We do have 2 honorable mentions in this video. I was just going to do 1 because the other one I had 3. I'd like to get a total of 4, but I'm going with these 2. The first one is the fact that the 24 zombie rule is actually broken on this map, okay? And I mentioned it quickly in the best video, but I didn't go into it because that's a positive video. This is a negative one. Like, honestly, people should not be getting above round fucking, like, 200, let alone, like, round, what, they get, like, 9,000 on this map? It's broken! You just train in the comm room, turn around, use the Wonder Waff, and you clear the whole round. It's actually, like, broken to a point of, like, ugh. Like, people complain about Buried, one of my favorite maps, because it's too easy, and then they're like, oh, Shi No Numa. Like, what the fuck, dude? Shi No Numa's broken, dude. Just get a Wonder Waff, get to whatever round you want. You don't need Jug, bro. You don't need fucking shit. Just, oh, it's so, because the Wonder Waff does infinite damage, and you just, the 24 zombie spawn is just overpowered as hell. And the second honorable mention has to be the Zombies Chronicles version. They totally butchered the Chronicles version. They did do that good thing by putting Quick Revive in the spawn room and putting Mule Kick out in the huts. But I'm not really going to get into why, like, what they butchered in the Chronicles version, because that comes in at our number 1 spot. You ready? Let's hear it. Our number 1 spot for the worst thing about Shi No Numa should be a unanimous choice. The thing that drops the map like 2 tiers. The thing that makes the map so much worse. It has to be the mud. Oh my god. How in the hell did someone get the highest round ever using the comm room train with the fucking mud? It's horrible. It makes the train so bad. You get trapped in the mud with zombies behind you. You're done. The zombies aren't as slow as you are in the mud. That's some kind of bullshit. You generally move faster than zombies, minus like some BO4 situations. But come to the mud, the zombies move like twice as fast as you. There's mud on other maps like Origins, but holy shit, it's not as bad as on Shi No Numa. And they made it even worse in Chronicles, like I previously mentioned. You ever been training in the comm room, go through the mud, and then a zombie literally spawns at your feet and stops you from moving? Like, I know zombies can spawn right in front of you on other maps too when they come out of the ground. But like, this thing stops you in your tracks, and the zombies behind you, they're just hauling ass. They just keep going, and you're already moving at like fucking 1/4 speed, especially on Chronicles. It just like straight up stops you. Like, honestly, who the hell thought it was a good idea to continue to butcher the mud from World at War into Black Ops 1 into Chronicles? Like, no one liked it in World at War. Like, oh, I'm gonna make the map a little more difficult. Just fucking take the Wonder Waff down a few notches. Don't make it impossible to train. Like, oh my god, the mud is horrible. It brings the map down so much, so much. You know how much better Shi No Numa would be if the mud wasn't such a dick in the ass? Like, oh my god. It easily rolls in at our number 1 spot. No debate. And that, ladies and gentlemen, might have been the best ending to any video, because, oh my god, I really do hate the mud on Shi No Numa. So Shi No Numa, let's just talk just for a quick second. Yeah, that used to be my favorite on World at War, but because of all those things, especially the mud, it is now my least favorite on World at War. Not an F tier. I wouldn't F tier it. I'd probably put it around like D or something like that. But like, honestly, Shi No Numa has definitely done the opposite of grow on me for the past couple of years. So this was a very fun video to do. So thank you for watching and listening to me rant. If you like my opinions, you can leave a like or leave a comment. And if you don't like my opinions, still leave a like, comment, argue me, agree with me. I don't care. Hit that subscribe button. Next up, we will be talking about the top 5 things about one of the most influential zombies maps ever, Doris. Hope to see you there. Bye.